Welcome to today's episode of My Pastor Preached Today. Find out the views of first lovers just like you and I about what they thought of a sermon preached by our pastor, prophet, and evangelist Bishop Dag Heward-Mills. Stay tuned for today's episode.
My pastor preached today, and today I learned that I must not look at the faults of others, because whatever you behold is who you become. So when you behold the good side of others, you become like them. When you behold the faults of others, you become like them.
My pastor preached today, and I learned that in order to move to the next level of glory, you need to be prepared. Just as how before man was created, God created the whole world, you need to prepare towards what you want.
My pastor preached today, and I learned about the mystery of the 10 virgins, and he was saying something about the 5 that had the wisdom, and the other foolish people who were the foolish people who didn't have the capability to bring the oil and the other stuff to the church. So basically what I learned about the 5 virgins who were the phronimos, the people who had the knowledge, who had the wisdom to prepare themselves, had the practical knowledge to go before or to meet Jesus on the way in the temple.
My pastor preached today about lifting oneself to the next glory, and in that you are supposed to avoid disorganization. When there is disorganization, automatically it leads to poverty.
My pastor preached today about how to lead your life, and I learned that we have to find practical solutions for things in our lives. Like, everybody has different challenges that we come across in our lives. Everybody has different things that we go through, But sometimes we have to let go of theoretical ideas and then lofty visions of things, and then find practical solutions. We need to have wisdom that enables us to find practical solutions for things in our lives, like things that are acceptable and things that we can practically achieve with our hands.
My pastor preached today on how should I lead myself forward or to the next level. And I learned that I should avoid many celebrations. He didn't say we shouldn't go to parties or go to where parties being held or attend celebrations. He said we should minimize the way we go for the celebrations or the parties, so we won't get ourselves into what we can't explain or what we can't start talking about.
Thank you for watching today's episode of My Pastor Preached Today. To watch the message that first lovers have discussed in full, head over to YouTube and search for Dag Heward-Mills Evangelist or for First Love Center. You can also listen to the message on podcast by searching for Dag Heward-Mills on the podcast app if you use an Apple device, or on Podcast Addict if you use an Android device. God bless you, and thank you so much for joining us for today's episode of My Pastor Preached Today. See you soon.